So even in number 5, ain't nothing going on but no rent. And I say, yeah, how you gonna try to charge somebody rent and act like that's legit? I said, you really thought that you could stay here and do this and do that and everything? We wouldn't find out this and find out that. But they ain't found out nothing. They was just overhearing my conversations. And God said, ain't that the truth? I said, what are y'all doing? Violators? And they like, yeah, all of them gonna go to jail, boo. And I said, even that last nig said, shoot, I ain't going to jail. And that wasn't what she said it was, but it was then. Maybe it's not no more. And they like, yeah, he needs to talk to her about that. That was kind of amazing. And he still be thinking about that. I said, yeah, messing around with her, shoot, she can turn out all these niggas. And I said, can't she? I said, ain't that the truth? So transformation is key. And everybody looking like, ain't that the truth? So I'm about to continue to rest and do nothing. I need to drink some more water because I ain't had enough water today. And drinking water is important to cleanse out all these toxins that's been in our body that we breathe in, touch, eat, consume. And Grandma said, don't we know it? But one thing I forgot is tea. So we gonna make a trip and get some ginger tea tomorrow because we like tea. And I don't know what that tea is up in there, but shoot, it ain't tea. I said, what is this? And unbeknownst to them, I said, we gonna get some real tea tomorrow. Have a couple cups. And Grandma said that's what we need. So we're going to journey out again tomorrow. And God said we're going to need this and we're going to need that. And it don't take much for them to give you this. And they know it. I said they always want to make things complicated and act like it takes a lot to give you this. But they annual report, they ain't spend half of the money that they need to spend on helping and assisting people. And they know that too. I said, why would she be speaking about that? I said, why would y'all act like ain't nobody been nowhere to be educated on things that they need to be educated on? And I said, unbeknownst to y'all, all those millions, y'all better overqualify to show people where y'all spend.